Hey guys, Jeff here from HigherTrustMarketing.com and InfoMarketerZone.com. Glad to have you with me here today. Real quick one for you today. This was incredibly important for me when we started out writing books and writing ebooks and training courses for ourselves, for our own internet-based information product marketing business back, it's over 10 years ago. This was 1999. It's actually it's quite a bit over, getting over 10 years now. But the realization I came to, and this was always, I was one of those people that went through probably 15 years where I said, I'm going to write a book. I think I'm going to write a book. I'm thinking about it. I want to do it. What really made the difference for me was when I modeled a super successful internet marketer that actually wrote it was Corey Rudel from Internet Marketing Secrets, was one of the very first authors of an ebook, and it was called Car Secrets Revealed. Now, this was based on his personal experience of working in the car industry. And suddenly, there was a couple things. First of all, the light bulb went off that, hey, anybody can do this. Anybody without writing experience, anybody who hasn't got a publishing contract or a celebrity, they can actually take their life experience or any knowledge they have or research that they put together, they can put that together into an ebook and distribute it and sell it online. And so that struck me. The second thing was, this ebook was, in its first edition, was only, say, 40 pages long. And it wasn't so much the quantity of the material that was important, it was the quality and the background and the personal experience and the way it was structured into a tips sort of, how you negotiate a car deal, how do you get the best deal, all how-to type information. And suddenly I started thinking about all of the different mail order information products that were out there, all of the different mainstream published products that were how-to products. And I thought, hey, I can do this. So once that actually happened and I started thinking, okay, now what topic would I focus on? And all of that experience and all of the techniques we use for that are actually outlined within InfoMarketerZone.com with all kinds of training videos to help you through that and brought completely up to date as to the last week's. We do weekly updates on InfoMarketerZone.com. For information publishers and marketers. But there are dozens and dozens of techniques to find a topic. Once you find that topic, it's really simple then to use the internet to be able to research what type of information do people want to know about. Once you have a whole list of questions in front of you, the most commonly asked questions, frustrations, challenges, and desires in front of you, then it makes it really simple to outline your book. Once you have it outlined, now the question I really want to address today is the people that say, I'm thinking about it, I don't have enough time, where do I find the time, how do I know what to write about, all of those sorts of questions that are legitimate questions. These are, same questions I had, and many of the people that we work with through InfoMarketerZone.com, they have the same questions. The interesting thing is that certainly, even though you have those questions, once you have an outline in the form of questions, think about, as you go through a typical day, how many times does somebody ask you for your opinion or your shared knowledge on something? How many times does your kids or your wife or your husband or someone in the family or people at your work ask you for your opinion, or just friends, where do you want to eat tonight? What's the best type of food? How have you lost weight maybe? Or what was your opinion on traveling to this destination? Or just about anything you can imagine. What type of help have you been able to provide? Well, that's all you're doing in these products as well. And really, you only have to strap together 6 to 10 questions, and you've got yourself a pretty neat booklet, ebook, introductory ebook for a given marketplace. And so think about it that way. And then it becomes, the chore of writing just becomes finding a half an hour, 45 minutes each day. And, for us, in the very beginning, that was getting up a half an hour early. It was going into work when I could, a half hour late. It was taking a half hour at lunch break and working on this, answering questions. It's not like you had to sit down and write Shakespeare or think of some novel, some elaborate plot for a novel. It's basic questions where you have to write a one-page answer to each question, right? So you can actually, when it's outlined using the methods we outline in InfoMarketerZone.com, it makes it dead simple because you can take 10 or 15 minutes out of a day at the end of your day, before you go to bed at night, as soon as you get home from work, when you've got breaks within your workspace, and really we wrote our entire first book in those sorts of time chippets where I'd go to the coffee shop for half an hour before going into what was at the time a consultant position that I had. And then, take a half hour at lunch break, or take a half hour before I went to bed. And literally in 3 to 4 weeks, we had our ebook finished and up and ready to sell. Now you can do it even quicker than that. And so we've got a whole program outlined on how to actually do that. But not only get the ebook written, get your sales page up, get an account set up to sell it, be able to take affiliate payments, all that kind of stuff to operationalize it and get it launched. So think about it that way. Think about it that you're solving people's problems, you're going out searching for questions that people have on a given topic, and then you're finding the answers. Sometimes you have the answers from your own experience. Sometimes you interview someone to get the answers. And sometimes you just dig them up. You look for them online, you look for experiences, you look for books, you research in books and you cite those, right? So lots of different ways to make the whole writing process quicker. But get out of that mode of, I think I'm going to write a book, I want to write a book, and get into doing it. And it all starts with picking a topic, going ahead and outlining in the form of going and researching the questions that people have on that topic, and then just spending 15 minutes, half an hour a day, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you can get things done. So I hope that was helpful for today. Get you going, get you motivated, get you started. I want to see you starting to work on this. If you have any questions, post them against this blog post, because we'll answer them for you. We want to get you guys to the point where you have your finished product selling online. It feels great, guys. It really does. So get working on it, and it'll be done before you know it. It really will. Okay? So that's it for now. Jeff Smith, highertrustmarketing.com/blog is where you'll find our blog, and you can post comments against this video. That's it for now. Bye-bye.